The Trivia Hot Seat is a one-of-a-kind experience brought to you by the PubTriviaExperience podcast. 45 minutes, one timeout, and an endless barrage of trivia questions. It's time to see how our next contestant fares.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and I am here tonight with one of the final recordings, if not the final recording in Season 2 of the Pub Trivia Experience Hot Seat. And I am joined by none other than the pride of Raleigh, North Carolina, because nothing good ever happens in Raleigh, except for actually some pretty good beer. But Jeff Woodhead, my friend, how you doing? What you drinking?
I'm doing all right, and I'm drinking one of those beers, though not out of Raleigh, out of Fuquay-Varina, just down the road here. It's the Aviators Devil's Tramping Ground Triple, one of my favorite Belgian-style beers from the Wake County area. If that runs out, I'll be switching to the Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA, which, despite its Western-sounding name, is actually brewed in Mills River, North Carolina. So,
oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm drinking with you tonight. I have poured myself a glass of wine. It's been a day, just work-wise. It's been a day.
Has been a day.
Oh, it's been a day. But this is a bottle. $4 bottle I bought in Georgia on my way home from driving from Rhode Island to Clearwater. There's a $4 bottle on clearance at the liquor store. It is a wine called Fit Wine, so it's a reduced sugar wine.
Okay.
It's just a red blend. I'm not a wine guy, but a glass of wine just sounded good. I bought a couple of these bottles for $4. You know what? They're going to get the job done tonight. Wine is not an everyday kind of
alcohol
thing.
that will be coursing into your system.
Exactly. Wine's not an everyday thing for me. Like whiskey and bourbon, or whiskey and beer are more my things, but a good glass of wine every now and then, not a bad thing.
Yeah. I drink a decent amount of wine with dinner. My wife is the wine expert.
Oh, your wife is obsessed with wine. She loves it.
Yes, she is.
Well, Jeff, you know how the hot seat works. 45 minutes, one timeout, and an endless barrage of trivia questions. Are you ready to begin?
All right. Hit me, baby, one more time.
All right, Jeff, your time will begin after I read your first question.
All right.
Rumspringa, meaning running around, is a freewheeling rite of passage for teens in what community?
The Amish.
Amish is correct. A type of clay pottery, terracotta, takes its name from an Italian phrase meaning what?
Cut earth.
Cut earth or baked earth. I'll accept either. Nicely done. At a 2007 charity auction, the winner paid $64,800 for a saxophone belonging to what former president?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton is correct. A herpetologist, herpetologist, deals with the study and classification of what?
Lizards, I think. Right?
Reptiles and amphibians. That is correct. Drip irrigation systems perform roughly the same function as which of these gardening implements? A hoe, a spreader, or a sprinkler?
Sprinkler.
Sprinkler is correct. What company is referred to as the house that Jack built?
House that Jack built. Twitter?
Not a bad
Jack.
Not a bad guess. It's actually AT&T.
Oh,
see, most people would have gone Jack Welch, but no.
I associate Jack Welch with GE.
I do too. I don't know who the Jack is from AT&T, but we're gonna keep moving here.
Yeah.
The comic book superhero Wonder Woman is best known for traveling using what mode of transportation?
Flying?
We're looking for a specific mode of transportation related to flying.
Oh. I don't know. Does she travel by lasso? That's the only thing I really know about Wonder Woman is she has the lasso.
In the movies she does, and in the comics I guess she does too. But no, she actually flies in an invisible plane.
Oh, okay.
Fittingly, the World Potato Congress was held in the U.S. for the first time in 2006 in what U.S. state capital?
Boise?
Boise is correct. In what language do written questions begin with an upside-down question mark?
Spanish.
Spanish is correct. Often compared to Tetris, which of these is the name of a widely popular smartphone puzzle game? Is it Bejeweled, Angry Birds, or Candy Crush?
I'd say Bejeweled is probably more Tetris-y than Candy Crush.
That is correct. In 2010, what teen pop star's fragrance line, My World, debuted on scented wristbands at Walmart?
What? Selena Gomez?
Not a bad guess. Actually, no, it was a male star. It was Justin Bieber.
Huh.
Just
Okay.
be happy you don't know the answer to that question. Since 1934, the Masters Golf Tournament has been held in what U.S. city?
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta is correct. On the classic sitcom I Love Lucy, Lucy often went to auditions using what maiden name instead of Mrs. Ricardo?
Ball?
No, her maiden name on the show is McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy?
Yes, Lucy McGillicuddy. Noted for its grainy texture, Sucanet, Sucanet, is an alleged healthier version of what common kitchen ingredient?
Sugar?
Sugar is correct. Which of the
That was
following?
a wild ass guess.
Not a bad guess, not a bad guess. Which of the following is a classic men's toiletry brand and not one of the Spice Girls? Is it Sporty, Baby, or Old?
I would have loved for the Spice Girls to have an Old Spice. That would have been great.
Old Spice is correct. All right, here we go. Since 1946, what slogan has appeared on the cover of Highlights magazine for children?
Crap. You know, I could go downstairs and get one of the highlights that my toddler gets and then answer this question. But I think that would be a little bit of a poor usage of a timeout. So
Be really early.
yeah, right. I think I'm just gonna punt on this one.
That slogan is fun with a purpose.
Fun with a purpose, that's right. Yep.
In which of the following games is spinning the rod an illegal move? Is it beer pong, foosball, or horseshoes?
Foosball.
Foosball is correct. Oh, I hope you get this one right. In a memorable scene from the 1987 comedy Spaceballs, President Scroob gives orders to do what?
Fuck. I don't actually remember. Spaceballs is one of the lesser Mel Brooks movies, in my opinion. So I've maybe only seen it 2 or 3 times.
Oh, go to hell.
I just keep remembering use the Schwartz, so I'm just going to say that.
May the Schwartz be with you. Or use the Schwartz, I guess, is there too. No, the correct answer is comb the desert. Comb the desert.
The desert. All right.
Which of these television series titles contains a superlative adjective? Biggest Loser, Big Brother, or Fear Factor?
Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser is correct. What term is often used to describe a session of Congress held after the elections but before the new term?
Lame duck.
Lame duck is a correct answer. Henry Heimlich, the doctor famous for his life-saving maneuver, is the cousin of an actor famous for what sitcom character?
I don't know. Latka Gravis? Is he Andy Kaufman?
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be awesome.
You're a little later. He's actually the cousin of Patsy Weber from Happy Days.
Yeah, finding that way, I would have gotten that one.
Which of these cartoon characters likely suffers from rhoticism, a speech disorder where the R's are pronounced as W's? Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, or Bugs Bunny?
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd is correct. Which of these foods is said to have quote unquote negative calories because it requires more calories to eat than it provides? Broccoli, celery, or carrots?
Celery.
Celery is a correct answer. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's it. Which means peace be unto you is a traditional greeting among whom?
Muslims.
Muslims is correct. Most household aquariums are equipped with bubbler system to maintain levels of what gas?
Oxygen.
Oxygen is correct. Fittingly, the Liberty Bell is featured in the logo for what Major League Baseball team?
Philadelphia Phillies.
The Phillies is correct. You sounded very excited to say the Phillies.
Yeah, I'm maybe not the biggest Phillies fan, being a Nats fan and all. But I was just in Philadelphia a couple months ago. So.
Oh, so was I. Philadelphia's
fun.
not bad. It's not the best city, but it's not bad.
Yeah, and I had fun there.
Here we go. What number follows 8 in the Fibonacci sequence 112358?
13.
13 is correct. When used in reference to electronic organizers, the abbreviation PDA stands for Personal Digital what?
Assistant.
That is correct. I could really do miss my Palm Pilot now and then.
Right.
Often made by pranksters in photos, the rabbit ears hand signal is identical to what other gesture?
Peace sign.
Peace sign is correct. Wow. The name of the restaurant chain Au Bon Pain, Pine? P-A-I-N. Au Bon Pain?
Au Bon Pain.
Is a French expression meaning place of good what?
Bread.
Place of good bread is correct.
Sweet. All of that, those years of high school French finally paid off.
Little over 35 minutes remaining. A movie genre characterized by dark lighting and bleak settings, film noir literally translates to what?
Black film.
Black film is correct.
More French language questions. Sweet. Keep them coming.
No such luck. If there are 8 bits in a byte, how many bytes are there in a bit?
1/8? Hang on, wait. What? Hang on. Okay. You said if there are 8 bits in a byte, how many bytes are there in a bit?
Correct. Roughly.
So there'd just be 1/8 of a byte in every bit?
That is correct.
I'm puzzled by the question.
It's partial.
Okay.
It's partial answers apparently.
Yeah, all right.
Starting a Victorian fad diet craze, Horace the Great Masticator Fletcher said weight could be lost by simply doing what?
Well, if he's named the Great Masticator, I assume he likes to chew shit. So we're just gonna go with lots and lots of chewing.
Chewing is a correct answer. In 1997, what pro sport officially retired the number 42?
Baseball.
Baseball is correct.
Though Mariano Rivera was, I believe, the last person ever to wear it.
Yeah, he was because he had that number before 97.
He had it and lasted so long. Yeah.
Yep. Because people aren't using it much, what 2-word technology term was scrapped from the New Oxford American Dictionary in 2005?
Because people aren't using it much?
Correct.
A smart ass in me wants to say something related to MySpace, but I'm going to go with floppy disk.
Floppy disk, not a bad guess. The answer we're looking for is information superhighway.
Oh, huh. All right.
Which of the following superlative phrases is true of Abraham Lincoln? The longest presidential beard, the tallest president, or the oldest president?
I actually think he was the tallest president.
He was the tallest president. Nicely done. In the holiday classic, The 12 Days of Christmas, which of these gifts does the singer receive on the 6th day? Swans a swimming, maids a milking, or geese a laying?
Any of y'all listening out there, if you have a chance to read Alexandra Petrie's take as the woman responding to all of the various receipts of the gifts and stuff, it's fucking hilarious. What are all these birds doing? I think I'm gonna go with the geese a laying. I don't know why. I don't remember the song.
Geese a laying is the correct answer. And I want to point out you wouldn't take a time out to go downstairs and get a Highlight magazine, but you had time to tell that story.
It's a fucking hilarious article. It's one of my favorite things.
I am totally
read.
Googling that when we get off this phone call. I promise you
Please
that.
do.
All right. Earl Grey tea gets its distinctive flavor from the oil of what citrus fruit?
Lemon.
No, it's actually a bergamot orange.
Huh. Interesting.
Yappy hours are social events in which attendees are encouraged to bring what?
You said gappy hours?
Yappy. Y-A-P-P-Y.
Oh, yappy hours. Dogs?
Dogs is correct. Often used to describe an accomplished conductor, the word maestro comes from which of the following languages? Portuguese, French, or Italian?
It's music, so it's probably Italian.
Italian is correct. Daredevil motorcyclist Evel Knievel once earned a Guinness World Record for doing what 433 times?
I mean, jumping his motorcycle over something? Do I have to be more specific than that?
No, not a bad guess. He actually has it for breaking a bone. He broke a bone 433 times.
Cool.
By definition, a kibbutz is a communal farm or settlement in what country?
You can ask the Jewish guy this. Israel.
I had the Christmas question earlier. I had to make do.
Yeah.
Which of these words comes from the Latin term meaning almost an island? Isthmus, peninsula, or canal?
Peninsula is almost an island, so I'm going to go with that.
That is a correct answer. In two Peanuts movies in the 80s, future Black-Eyed Pea Fergie voiced what blonde-haired sister of Charlie Brown?
Wait, really?
Apparently.
Sally.
Sally is correct. There's a little too much. There's a little too many hints in that question.
Yeah, maybe.
Land's End is a mansion in Long Island built in 1902. And it is said to have inspired a fancy home in what classic novel?
Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby is correct. In 2009, the 2009 film Watchmen, what character fittingly wears a mask decorated with ink blots?
Rorschach.
Rorschach is correct.
Why do I know that? I don't know why I know that.
Well, it's ink blots. It's kind of self-explanatory, right?
Fair. Yeah.
On the New York Stock Exchange, what company uses the appropriate stock symbol ZZ?
Top. I think you go with like one of the mattress companies, like Serta or something.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
You had the right logic. You want the wrong one. It's Sealy.
Sealy. Ah.
You almost got there, man. That's impressive.
Dang it.
Okay, you're gonna probably obviously have to help me pronounce this word. Which of these dishes is traditionally prepared in a molcajete?
Molcajete?
Yep. A heavy bowl made of volcanic rock. Hummus, chorizo, or guacamole?
Guacamole.
Guacamole is correct. Although they are actually different plant species, in the U.S., sweet potatoes are often referred to as what?
Yams, for some friggin' reason.
Because America. Or yams is correct. Which of these coffee shop orders requires the least preparation, simply adding water to espresso? Is it a cappuccino, a macchiato, or an Americano?
I think it's Americano.
Americano is correct. Who wants to water down their espresso?
Americans, apparently.
That's probably very true. On the 2010 Fortune Global 500 list of the world's largest companies, 3 of the top 4 are in what sector?
Do I have to just say, can I just say tech? Do I have to zoom in?
No, you don't have to go any further than that if that's what you want to go with.
Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Unfortunately not. We're looking for oil.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't realize anyone other than ExxonMobil was up there.
I believe Shell is up there, and I would imagine the other one is probably
BP.
I would assume probably BP, maybe Chevron. But here we go. What do the letters in the name of the drugstore brand Pepcid AC stand for?
Acid control.
That is correct.
Drug names, man.
Oh, yeah. According to a common idiom, extremely close friends are said to be thick as what?
Thieves.
Thick as thieves, correct. Once dubbed the notorious BAG by the media, Brian Austin Green starred in what 90s teen drama?
Kind of have a 1 out of 2 shot here. Melrose Place.
Oh, should have gone the other way. Beverly Hills 90210.
Damn it!
Which of these words derives from the belief that mental illness is influenced by the moon? Insanity.
Lunatic.
Lunatic is correct. Nicely done. Including Sleepless in Seattle, Meg Ryan has starred in 4 movies written by whom?
Nora Ephron.
Nora Ephron is correct. What popular dish's name is pronounced exactly like that of a well-known brand of pasta sauce?
Human Zone. Prego. I don't know.
Oh, it's the other one. It's ragu.
Ragu. Oh.
Though mostly free of it as an adult, which of these politicians grew up with a strong stutter? Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is correct. According to the Bridal Association of America, what wedding ceremony participant walks down the aisle holding a pillow?
The ring bearer.
The ring bearer is correct. Just go back to that episode of when Barney and Robin are getting married and How I Met Your Mother, and Barney pledges he has the ring bearer made out, and she's trying to make him say that it's bearer and not ring bear. A really funny episode.
Okay, I've never watched How I Met Your Mother.
It's fun. It's fun. Mike claims that it's inspired by his life. Moving along. Scholars and intellectuals are commonly said to reside in a tower made of what material?
Ivory.
Ivory is correct. To make papier-mâché, kids traditionally dunk newspaper strips into paste made from water and what?
Glue?
No, it's actually for a lot of young kids. It's actually water and flour.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's safe. If they eat it,
All
it's
right.
not a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was the first James Bond movie to show 007 ordering a martini shaken, not stirred?
Whew. We actually sat down and watched all the Bond movies in order at one point, and
Most of them are not good.
the Roger Moore ones are extremely mediocre. Yeah, there's some clunkers in there. I'm gonna say Goldfinger.
Goldfinger is a correct answer.
All right.
What is the name of a concise feature of Facebook that helps users get a friend's attention?
Poke.
Poke is correct. In musical notation, a set of 5 horizontal lines and 4 spaces on which music is written is known as a what?
Staff.
It is a staff. According to legend, what did Muhammad Ali do with his 1969 Olympic gold medal?
I don't know. I didn't know this was a legend.
Apparently not a very well-traveled one.
Did he sell it?
No, he actually tossed it in a river.
Oh, huh. Okay.
The 2010 documentary 4192, The Crowning of the Hit King, examines the career of what legendary athlete?
Pete Rose?
Pete Rose is correct. Years before starring in the movie Enchanted, what actress briefly worked as a Hooters waitress?
Enchanted. Good Lord. I don't even remember who was in that movie.
Oh, I do.
Whew. Wasn't Anne Hathaway, was it?
It was not. It was Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Huh. All right.
Which of these newspapers is published the farthest west? The Omaha World Herald, the Minneapolis Star Tribune, or the Dallas Morning News?
Okay, hang on. All right, Minnesota's further east than either of those states. Nebraska and Texas are kind of right there. But Omaha is on this end of the state. Dallas is a little... I think it's the Dallas Morning News.
It is the Dallas Morning News, but it's closer than you would think.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably only by a couple hundred miles.
Yeah, it's not much at all.
Yeah.
All right. Due to its political content, which of these comics was often published in newspapers' op-ed sections? Family Circus, Bloom Dunes, or Dilbert?
Weird. I would have expected Doonesbury to be one of those because I always remember Doonesbury being in the op-ed section. I don't remember any of the other ones being in there, but Family Circus and Dilbert were never that political, even if both Bill Keane and Scott Adams are extremely political.
And extremely different
so I'm going to go with
views.
the other one, Bloom Dunes.
Bloom Dunes is correct. On the TV series Sesame Street, what is the full name of the Muppet known as the Count?
Count Von Count.
Count Von Count is correct. In 2011, Heather Locklear announced her engagement to actor Jack Wagner, her co-star from what 90s TV series?
Are you fucking serious?
Yep, Turnabout's fair play.
I mean, see, I could have sworn Heather Locklear was in 90210 and not Melrose Place.
What's your answer?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm going to go with 90210 now.
No, it's
Fuck
Melrose Place, dude.
Seriously?
Yes. Oh, man.
I thought Heather Locklear was not in Melrose.
No, Heather Locklear was in Melrose Place along with Jack Wagner.
I don't even know who the fuck Jack Wagner is. I remember Heather Locklear from Spin City, goddammit.
Here we go. What Beverly Hills 90210 co-star competed on Dancing with the Stars a season after her fellow co-star Ian Ziering?
I really should have watched something other than My So-Called Life as a teenager. I don't know, Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh, at least you got a 90210 person in there. Unfortunately, no, it was Jenny Garth.
God damn it.
Man, mid-90s dramas were not your cup of tea.
No, they are not.
All right, we're going to focus. We're going to focus here. 18 and a half minutes remaining. Which of these countries' people usually eat with a fork and spoon, using only chopstick for noodles? Thailand, Taiwan, or Japan?
Thailand.
Thailand is correct. After moving to cable, Oprah Winfrey debuted her new primetime talk show in 2012 titled Oprah's What?
Home for Medical Misinformation.
Wow. And I honestly thought I was going to get in more trouble getting us banned in China referring to Taiwan as a country, but no, you went right there. It's actually titled Oprah's Next Chapter.
Aha, okay. Cool.
It is better to have 100 friends than 100 rubles is a proverb in what country?
We said 100 rubles, right?
Correct.
So it got to be Russia.
It's Russia. Mother Russia, nicely done. Which of these creatures are on display at the Nocturnal House at the Cincinnati Zoo? Gophers, anteaters, or bats?
Well, bats are nocturnal.
That is a correct
so we're gonna
answer.
go with bats.
That is definitely a correct answer. The slang term LA phonetically spells out the abbreviation for what state's most populated city?
Okay, can you repeat that question? Because
Yep.
it's nowhere near. That's the kid. Not anywhere. Anyway, that's as obvious as it sounds.
The slang term LEL, lay, L-A-Y, phonetically spells out the abbreviation for what state's most populated city?
California.
Rest in peace. That is correct. Yeah, sometimes these are some of these are pretty easy. So
Yeah.
and then some of them are just doggone it hard.
Yeah.
In 1930, Herman Fisher and Irving Price became the namesakes for a famous brand of what?
Oh, like toys. Fisher Price.
That is correct. Headlines exclaimed "Ack" when it was announced that what long-running comic strip would end in 2010.
Nancy.
No, it's Kathy.
Kathy.
No, I'm sorry. No points. You locked in Nancy first.
Oh, God damn it.
Interesting choice of phrase given the next topic. Members of Gideon International are best known for their
Bibles.
Yes.
And it's always just the New Testament, too, which is a little bit infuriating to those of us who use the other half.
They don't want to give the Jews anything to read.
Yeah, right. Fuck you guys.
Because ultraviolet rays prompt the body to produce it, vitamin D is often referred to by what nickname?
I haven't heard it referred to as any nickname other than vitamin D. Sun, vitamin D thing.
You're so
Yeah.
close. It's called the sunshine vitamin. I actually have heard it referred to as that. So
Really?
sunshine vitamin is what we're looking for.
Okay.
Administrative Professionals Day, once called National Secretaries Day, is observed during what month?
September?
Unfortunately, no, it's actually April.
Okay.
A perennial dance favorite, a popular song by CNC Music Factory, describes things that make you go what? Is correct. In which of these places would you most likely find men's and women's restrooms labeled as Kane and Wahine? Paris, Amsterdam, or Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct. In 1667, the Dutch traded Manhattan for a tiny Indonesian island, valuable for its abundance of what spice?
I just learned nutmeg, I think.
Nutmeg is correct. I mean, Indonesia's going to be nutmeg or vanilla. Good pull.
Yep.
In the 2010 film Black Swan, Natalie Portman plays a dancer who performs in a famous ballet composed by whom?
Fuck. Who did Swan Lake? Was it Mozart that did Swan Lake? I don't think it was, but I'm just going to guess that anyway.
Roll over Beethoven and give Tchaikovsky the news. It's Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky, huh?
Yeah. All right, 13 and a half minutes remaining here, Jeff. Once marketed as a cure-all for fatigue and aging, royal jelly is a secretion produced by what animal?
Bee.
A honeybee is correct. In the 1938 War of the Worlds radio broadcast, it convinced listeners that what event had taken place?
Martians were invading.
An alien invasion, correct. An iPhone app from runp.com advises users on the best time to go to the bathroom while doing what?
Running?
No, RunP is when you need to run and pee. It tells you the best time to go to the bathroom while watching a movie.
Oh.
And it's a phenomenal app. If you don't have it, it's worth the $7. It's awesome.
That's great.
Which of these U.S. corporation has thousands of employees that are members of the UAW? Hoover, GM, or SpaceX?
It's got to be GM.
It is definitely GM, Union of Auto Workers. In 2010, what Senate hopeful released an odd political ad in which she declared, "I'm not a witch."
Not a witch. So, I think her name is Christine O'Donnell.
Christine O'Donnell is correct.
I'm not a witch. I'm you.
All right, I'm going to hold on. I got to compose myself. All right. The birthplace of actress Portia de Rossi, Geelong, Geelong, is a port city located in what country?
Australia.
Australia is correct.
Pretty solid footy team there.
Oh, that's right, footy.
Geelong.
You and your soccer. You and your soccer.
That's not soccer. That's Aussie rules football.
Oh, is it? Oh, footy. Duh. The country name Argentina derives from the Latin word for what chemical element?
Silver.
Silver is correct. The History Channel's docuseries Swamp People follows the day-to-day lives of alligator hunters in what U.S. state?
I've got a 1 out of 2 chance here.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm gonna go with Florida.
Oh, thank God, no. Something we're not known for. It's
This is Louisiana, wasn't it?
Yes. It's down in the bayou. To extend their shelf life, bags of potato chips are often filled with what gas before being sealed?
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen is correct. Which of these actors attributes his unique performance style to ignoring punctuation marks in his scripts? Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, or Steve Buscemi?
That definitely sounds more like Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken is correct. Henry Ford built a replica of Thomas Edison's famous Menlo Park Laboratory in what Midwestern city?
Detroit.
Close. It's actually in Dearborn, Michigan.
Yeah.
In the film business, what tech-inspired term is often used to refer to starting over a popular film franchise?
Reboot.
Reboot is correct. Famous for his life-saving maneuver named after him, Henry J. Heimlich was what type of doctor?
What's with all the Heimlich questions? That's
two. You've had more 90210 questions than Heimlich questions. Actually, no, you've had the same. You just got one wrong.
Place.
You've got one wrong.
Was he a gastroenterologist, maybe?
No, unfortunately, he was a thoracic surgeon. Who is Reginald Dwight?
I don't know, but for some reason, I just keep thinking of Dwight Schrute, and I know that's not fucking right.
By what name is Reginald Dwight better known? It's a terribly written question.
Reggie Jackson? I don't know.
Elton John.
Elton John, really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I didn't know that at all. That's funny.
What sci-fi movie depicts an ageist, futuristic world in which people over 30 are systematically shot?
Logan's Run.
Logan's Run is correct.
Better movie than I expected it to be.
I've never actually seen it. I'm going to have to add that to the list.
Worth a watch.
What classic novel is mentioned in a 2002 biography of Shania Twain, even though she and the novel's author are unrelated? Author, not Arthur.
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Fuck! The other one!
Not the sequel, the OG.
All right.
U2's hit song Vertigo begins with the line, 1, 2, 3, 14, Spanish for 1, 2, 3, what?
14.
1, 2, 3, 14 is correct.
Good job, Bono. You can count.
Oh, but the edge is still cool.
Yes.
All Cabbage Patch dolls feature the signature of their creator, Xavier Roberts, stamped on what part of their body?
Their butt.
Right on the ass. That is correct. If hot dogs come in packs of 10 and buns come in packs of 8, how many packs of buns would you need to buy for 4 hot dog packs?
You need to buy 8 times 5, 40. So 5.
5 is correct. Which of these agencies is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia? Homeland Security, Housing and Urban Development, or the Center for Disease Control?
CDC is on Emory's campus.
That is correct, and the only reason I know that is because of The Walking Dead. Moving right along.
Okay. I kind of figured we all knew that after 1.5 years of listening to them nonstop about coronavirus.
The Walking Dead out was before the coronavirus, even though it feels like that's been going on for years.
Fair.
A secret society known as the Righteous and Harmonious Fists was the force behind what historic uprising?
Boxer Rebellion.
That is the Boxer Rebellion. That is correct. In the NATO phonetic alphabet that begins with Alpha Bravo Charlie, how do you spell USA?
Mike would kill me for not knowing this.
Yes, he would.
But I don't know it.
It is Uniform Sierra Alpha.
From Sierra. Okay, yeah.
Often topped with caviar or smoked salmon, a blini is a small what? It's BLINI.
A little pancakey thing.
A pancake is correct. The first jersey ever retired in Major League Baseball history, the uniform number 4 belonged to what Yankee legend?
Number 4?
Yep.
Is it? I just thought the Babe were number 2. But we're going to go with Babe.
No. Ruth was 3, Gehrig was 4, DiMaggio was 5, and when I came up, they gave me number 6. And when I came back up, they gave me number 7. They gave Mickey Mantle number 6. Number 2 is the Captain Derek Jeter. Lou Gehrig was the correct answer.
Huh. Right.
Which of these words features 4 consecutive letters in alphabetical order? Understudy, matador, or insatiable?
Matador is the A, D, O, and R. Am I going to go with that?
Actually, there's 2 here. Yeah, that's right. Matador is definitely one because understudy is the other.
Huh. Okay.
ERST is on understudy, so we'll give you credit. Good points.
Oh, okay. So, no, I see what they're going for. They wanted the 4 letters in a row that are like in the alphabet. There.
Correct.
Okay, that's just a poorly worded question.
It is. But Matador is actually a correct answer as well.
Yeah, by the way they worded it, yes.
Yes,
it is.
When written properly, which of these 80s pop bands has an exclamation point at the end of their name? Wham. Wham is correct. Duran Duran and Tears for Fears were the other options. Big Sky Country is a popular nickname for what state?
Montana.
Montana is correct. What state contains the 10 tallest peaks in the U.S.?
Colorado.
No, Alaska.
Alaska? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. McKinley is up there, yeah.
It is.
I didn't think it had anything other than Denali/McKinley, to be honest.
I will actually highlight that question and double check it for accuracy, and if you are right, then we will give you one additional question.
So the one tallest is Denali in Alaska. But I didn't think they had anything else over 13,000.
Yeah, we'll take a look. In the children's book, The Little Engine That Could, what is the engine attempting to deliver?
Toys.
Toys is correct. The Latin phrase mea culpa is closest in meaning to which of the following modern slang phrases? My bad, you bad, or bad boys?
My bad.
My bad is correct. Published in 2011, Stephen King's 11/22/63 is a time travel novel that centers around what event?
JFK's assassination.
That is correct. Which of these instruments is not part of a traditional mariachi band? A violin, a flute, or a trumpet?
Flute.
Flute is correct. A little over 3 minutes remaining. In the 2010 sequel Tron Legacy, Jeff Bridges reprises his 1982 role in Tron as a man transformed into what?
One of those weird ass bicycle going around a circle racing things.
So he's not actually a bicycle. He's a character in it, but he actually transforms into a computer program.
Oh, okay.
According to legend, what frigid country was given a quote-unquote warmer name to trick people into settling there?
Greenland.
Greenland is correct. The American Film Institute lists what movie's juror number 8 as one of the top 50 movie heroes of all time?
12 Angry Men.
One of my top 5 favorite movies.
I've actually never gotten around to seeing it.
Oh, I will mail it to you if I have to. Which of these actresses appeared in the 2006 movie in which her head was shaved on screen? Demi Moore, Natalie Portman, Jennifer Connelly.
Demi Moore.
No, G.I. Jane was before 2006. It was Natalie Portman for V for Vendetta.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize G.I. Jane was that early.
That was, I think, late 90s.
Really?
Prior to 2010's Love and Other Drugs, Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal appeared together in what film?
I
think literally together. I think there were
they were
a couple in this.
Yeah, they're
ish.
What? Yeah, wasn't it like it's like No Strings Attached or something?
You got No Strings Attached is Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman. This is actually, I said ish because it's Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. I forgot Anne Hathaway was in that.
Most people did, but her performance was actually pretty good. I like that movie a lot. Not surprisingly, which of these countries often ranks lowest on the Reporters Without Borders Press Freedom Index? Cuba, Russia, or North Korea?
I'm gonna go with North Korea on that one.
That's a good not good company to keep. North Korea is correct.
Nope.
Which of these Brady Bunch episode titles is also the title of a 1974 Martin Scorsese film? Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, The Undergraduate, or Every Boy Does It Once?
Wait, also a Martin Scorsese film?
Correct.
The Undergraduates?
Unfortunately not. The actual title is Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, but I want to take a moment and just shout out Brady Bunch for Every Boy Does It Once as an episode title.
Yes, that's great.
The classic sitcom Seinfeld is often referred to as a show about what?
Nothing.
That is correct. According to popular legend, what pasta's shape is modeled after a woman's belly button?
Fuck, tortellini?
Tortellini is correct. You got that in just in time. One last question. Which of these traffic signs is in the shape of a polygon with the most sides? A yield sign, a stop sign, or an interstate sign?
Whew, hang on. Interstate signs, because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Wait a second. Both the interstate sign and the stop sign have 8 sides. Well, sides depend. It depends on your definition of sides. Because in some ways, if you look at the interstate sign as a curve, and those curves, you ignore that they have the apex of the curve, and treat the entire curve as a single side, then the answer is the stop sign. So I'm going to go with that.
That is correct, because the interstate sign is not technically a polygon.
Fair. Okay. It's not technically a polygon because the sides aren't straight.
That is correct. And
Sure.
Jeff, that brings us to the end of the hot seat. I've got one question I need to go back and research. Let me pull that back up. The tallest peaks in the U.S.
I really didn't think that Alaska had anything else over 14, but I could very much be wrong. I know.
Oh, here we go. List
Yukon
of the highest
Territory's got a
summits in the
few
U.S. Here
high
we
ones
go.
too. Kelowna's pretty tall, so
looking for a list here. You're not giving me a list.
Yeah, because Denali's one, obviously, but
Yeah, thank you for not calling it, McKinley.
Yeah, I mistakenly called it McKinley during the thing, and now I'm like super ashamed of
No,
myself.
Alaska is correct. Denali, Mount St. Elias or Elias, Mount Foraker, Mount Bona, Mount Blackburn, Mount Sanford, Mount Fairweather, Mount Hubbard, Mount Bear, and Mount Hunter, all in Alaska.
Really, St. Elias is that big? Jeez,
18,000 feet.
Wow. Okay.
All the way down to Mount Hunter is the smallest of the 10, and it's at 14,573 feet.
So just barely above Elbert there. So I guess Whitney's technically taller than Elbert anyway.
Mount Whitney's 11 from California, Sierra Nevada. Fittingly given the beer you're drinking.
Right, yeah. Though the other end of the Sierra Nevada from where the Sierra Nevada Brewery is in Chico. Yeah.
The Sierra Nevada Brewery is wherever they make the beer, which sounds like it's in North Carolina too. So
yeah. So they have two. If you're on the West Coast, you're getting it from the Chico Brewery. If you're on the East Coast, you're getting it from the Mills River Brewery.
Yeah, but where's the water coming from? That's the important question.
Yeah.
But Jeff, that was your first time on the hot seat. What'd you think?
I mean, it was fun. There's some interesting questions. I clearly botched quite a few, and
bro, you did better than me.
Quite a few where I think I definitely proved the 50-50-90 rule, where you have a 50-50 chance. There's a 90% chance you get it wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar. But man, you had a hell of a showing. You should really be really proud of that. For a first showing, a really solid first showing.
Yeah.
For those of our listeners, we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. If you are enjoying the show, a couple things you can do. One, if you like the content that we're bringing you on a regular basis, patreon.com/PTEBB is your exclusive home for all of our bonus content. We're talking bonus trivia, bonus brackets, bonus content from both the Pub Trivia Experience and our sister podcast, Boozy Bracketology. You can find us on Facebook. We're actually on there right now. Earlier today, arguing Christmas songs. Jeff, you had a couple of really hot takes in that one, which is weird.
I didn't have any hot takes in that one because I'm not a panelist, but I have plenty of hot takes that I'm very willing to share on the lounge.
I'm in the Facebook group, which, by the way, I went back and listened to the one that you talked about. So the lounge on Facebook is where we do all that. But there was a take that you brought in. Let me pull it up here real quick. Where
was that? Just me being pissed off about you all knocking Fairy Tale in New York off?
Fairy Tale in New York. I had never heard that song before. That song is amazing.
It is great.
It is a great song. I'm so mad that song got taken out. I had never heard it before until I saw your post, and I'm like, oh, I need to go listen to this. And you're right. That song is amazing.
Yeah, I really don't know what our panelists are thinking there.
I had to fight to get the song Christmas Shoes on the list because apparently Mike had never heard the song Christmas Shoes before. So I actually
don't know that song either.
Oh, if you want to cry, like a good 10 minutes, go listen to Christmas Shoes. It is a very, very sad song.
It's the opening from Up of Christmas songs.
A very fair way of putting it, only a little bit sadder because it's about a little girl, not about an old man.
Oh shit! Oh god! Okay. Lord.
Yeah, I'm getting a little misty-eyed thinking about it, so I'm gonna not think about that song right now because it's gonna make me cry.
I have 2 daughters. I should not listen to that.
Oh my lord! Oh. Whew. Okay. Instagram, Pub Trivia Experience, Twitter at Pub Trivia Pod. For the Pub Trivia Experience podcast, I have been Chris.
And I have been Jeff.
Jeff, great job, my friend. Everybody, we will see you next week. Have yourselves a good one.